I can't wait to watch your next podcast. I need to. Wednesday can't come quick enough. This picture look crazy. Oh,
What? Let me find out it's a beef between motherfucking DJ Akademiks and Joe Buttons. Like,
what?
but listen, man, it's your boy Reese, and we back at it again with another reaction video. Like, subscribe, follow. Let's tap into it, man. So today we got Joe Budden and DJ Akademiks. As always, you know he be crashing out and shit like that. But fuck it, let's get into this joint though.
Hold on, we got it. Atkins cook. Atkins cooking. We gotta.
I ain't gonna lie. Been acting
They
crazy.
just
DJ Akademiks, he been acting crazy ever since bro put that button on his ass and shit and smacked him and all that.
The Epstein files the client list till they see their mans in it. Now they think it's Akademiks have been going crazy on Twitter or his live streams, exposing how all of his peers are compromised because of how they are addressing this Jay-Z situation. Before we get this video started, if you're
Here we go. Let's skip this shit.
Akademiks supporters for how they cover this Jay-Z situation is the Breakfast Club. So obviously Jay-Z was included in the Epstein file. Somebody sent in a tip to the FBI hotline claiming Jay-Z, Harvey Weinstein, and others was at an Epstein mansion, and Jay-Z watched them get violated. Well, the Breakfast Club covered it, and how they covered it, a lot of people had an issue with. All the backlash stemmed from this Charlamagne the God Donkey of the Day segments.
This Epstein file shit about to get crazy, y'all. But look, y'all already know, like, DJ Akademiks, he been going through shit. So it's like, I would crash out too. You getting tired of people doing shit to you. You getting tired of people thinking you a bitch and all that. Like, you feel me? Eventually, you keep poking the bear, eventually he gonna crash out. That's his bottom line. Like, we can't get mad about that. Like,
what?
He going to crash out eventually. But let's jump into this shit. Let's jump into this shit with the Jay-Z shit. You know, it's 1,000 stories about Jay-Z letting that happen. Jay-Z doing that. Beyonce and Jay-Z was doing this and that. Like, but we don't see no proof. So how can we say if all that shit is going off of hearsay? All that shit is hearsay. It's no proof. So it's like, if it ain't no proof, let that shit go.
I don't even think the audience had an issue with what Charlamagne the God said. I think they had an issue with Charlamagne the God being the one who said it.
Anyway, I mean, the DOJ Deputy AG Todd Blanche said the files do not currently provide enough credible prosecutable evidence to bring new charges against other figures. I would say, well, if you take out all the credible prosecutable evidence before you release the files, of course they don't have enough credible prosecutable evidence, okay? But I want to get to the Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem of it all, because that's what went crazy on my algorithm. And I have questions. I have one question. There's one question for the room. What do you hate more? Reading or accountability? What y'all think?
I'm sure Charlamagne the God and the Breakfast Club host are like, bro, we're making so much sense. It's common sense. Why are we getting so much backlash?
That don't mean nothing.
That's because they're kind of avoiding, a very simple principle here, which is you can't criticize somebody, you lose your right to defend them. Or at least when you do defend them, it looks really weird. You look compromised. You look bought out. Right? It's not a good look. Like when Van Lathan and others exposed Jay-Z and Rock Nation.
But listen, I don't think Jay-Z did. I mean, I don't know. Like, maybe he did. Like, who knows if he really did that shit, though. You feel me? Y'all let me know in the comments. Y'all believe that shit? Y'all believe Jay-Z really had something to do with that shit? You feel me? But it's like, he be speaking about other shit, though. Like, we ain't even speaking about the Jay-Z joint. What happened to the DJ Akademiks shit? Like, it was like, I thought we need to stick on one story. And DJ Akademiks and Joe Budden beefing and shit. So how we get on this, though? But, you know what I'm saying? It's a reaction video. We're going to run that movie.
To run a fake story on Colin Kaepernick to make Colin Kaepernick look bad and take the heat off Jay-Z for working with the NFL, the Breakfast Club said nothing.
Anyway, I mean, the DOJ Deputy AG Todd Blanche said the files do not currently provide enough credible prosecutable evidence to bring new charges against other figures. I would say, well, if you take out all the credible prosecutable evidence before you release the files, of course they don't have enough credible prosecutable evidence, okay? But I want to get to the Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem of it all, because that's what went crazy on my algorithm. And I have questions.
It's like, some people can be there. Some people can be there and say that they was there when all this shit happened. But it's like, where the proof at? If you ain't got no proof, stop saying, like, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like saying, like, oh, damn, I was there with your wife. Or I was there doing, like, bro, you don't have no proof. I don't want ain't nothing to say about all that shit is hearsay to me. Like,
What?
you know what I'm saying? All that shit is hearsay. So until you bring some proof to the table, it ain't nothing we can discuss then, gang. Like, it's all hearsay, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because you just talking and saying shit that's not even true. And if it is true, you gotta hear the hearsay. I mean, you gotta bring the proof to the table. Without the proof in the pudding, you ain't got nothing to say, brother.
I took a look at the Epstein reading. I got somewhat backlash for covering it, but when I read it, I'm like, bruh, this chick says she got abducted 7 times. This was 1996.
She
It don't
said she
really
got abducted
seem like
7
there's
times.
any real,
1996.
tangible, empirical evidence that exists here that shows that Jay-Z was involved in nasty stuff with Epstein. I just didn't see enough. But I can say that because I've been very
Oh,
critical of Jay-Z over the
Epstein.
years. Right?
Epstein.
I've
That's how
done
you pronounce
multiple
her name.
stories on Rock Nation. But with Charlamagne the God and them saying it's hard to explain. It just comes across as compromise, bought out. My family told me that life is 99.9% perception and 0.1% reality. Like, the facts matter, but how people perceive the facts is what really matters. So the Breakfast Club saying, man, y'all like to tear down your own. They're 100% right. Black media, hip hop media, black folks, we tear down our own, and we got a problem with that.
Now I want to speak on that though, tearing down our own though. That is true. Sometimes people tear down our own, but it's like we know why they do it though. They do it for money, they do it for this, but it's like sometimes we gotta start building each other up though. You feel me? Cause if we not gonna build each other up, who gonna help us? You feel me? Every time you turn around, somebody doing some whole shit. But then it's like every time you turn around, somebody always doing some nut shit to somebody. So it's like, bro, I'm not taking up for you, bro. You're a hoe. You always like you just fucked his wife. You can't be trusted. Or you always don't like I'm saying when you do some whole shit and nobody got time for that. So it's like I'm gonna always speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna try to bring nobody down in the mix of it. But it's like sometimes the truth is the truth. If you don't like what people got to say, sometimes you gotta move on then.
The leaders of tearing down our own can't have that stance. Like, if there was a white nationalism, if there was a Ku Klux Klan, white supremacy Hall of Fame, the Breakfast Club will probably get inducted. Nobody has done more destruction. Nobody has
Right.
destroyed black careers more than the Breakfast Club. Can you think about over the years how many careers the donkey of the day has destroyed?
Right.
Think about over the years, like when Joe Budden came to like the Breakfast Club after I guess beating like the DV charges, and the Breakfast Club spent about an hour interviewing Joe Budden, bringing that up almost every other question. So the Breakfast
Making
Club
his
has
case
done more
hot and
damage
shit, and
to
then
black
that's they
careers
know
than
he get
anybody else.
locked
So
up
the
and get a
fact
new
that they're
charge or
not
some
trying to
shit.
chastise people for saying, "Hold on, Jay Z, this is weird," this already confirms our sneaky suspicion of you.
Okay, by the way, I saw way more headlines about Pusha T and Jay-Z than I did Eminem, but that's not surprising because we love tearing our own down. Even though when you're talking hip-hop, Eminem is one of us, okay? But I don't even like the headlines I saw of him, all right? Connecting Pusha T, Jay-Z, and Eminem to something like the Epstein files, come on, man. Okay, listen, for everyone who may not know, let me
Yeah, but even with the Epstein, however you pronounce this shit, like,
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
what is this, like, what they supposed to be doing? What was all this shit that was going on in the files? Like, so what did the files say? Like, so what they was doing on top of each other? Like, what's going on? What's supposed to be going on? So was they both for doing this? What they was all getting having like a big ass orgy or something? Like I'm confused. I never read the file, so I don't know. Like I actually forgot who the boy Espine was. Espine, whatever his name is. I forgot who he was. I mean, I heard of him, but I forgot who he was though too. I ain't gonna sit here and fraud and act like I knew who he was.
explain to you. Mentions of these artists didn't come from Epstein's personal records. They didn't
Epstein.
come from
That's how you pronounce
reports
it.
supported by law enforcement. Okay, these stories came from a crisis intake report, a public hotline submission, a tip that some random person called in from 2019. They aren't backed by court findings, indictments, confirmed evidence. And if you actually read the stories, they just simply don't make any sense. Okay, what the hell would Jay-Z be doing with Harvey Weinstein and Attorney General William Barr in 1996? That was the year his first album came out. Do you really think Pusha T in 2007 was hanging around Harvey Weinstein and was one of the victim's handlers?
Yeah, that makes sense. But then you also have to say, why was Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein so cool in the first place? Like the Harvey
I
Weinstein.
mean, ain't the boy like a millionaire or some shit? What you mean? Why wouldn't it be cool? Like they both got business shit. They both putting business ideas together. Like, come on now, make this shit make sense.
Weinstein allegations didn't start when Harvey Weinstein got arrested. The entire industry knew that Harvey Weinstein was a creep. The industry knew that Harvey Weinstein was a weirdo.
Oh,
Harvey
okay.
Weinstein and his transgressions was
So
a
the-
well-known.
So he like a creep, he a weirdo and all that. So that's why they saying like, damn, why him and Jay-Z even friends and speaking together and chilling and all that? Cause he like a weirdo and shit. Like he did a lot of weird shit. So
Open thing in the industry. Everybody knew about it. And Jay-Z was hanging out with Harvey Weinstein for probably like up until Harvey Weinstein got arrested.
damn.
So again, yeah, we could say, man, the 1996 thing, Jay-Z and Harvey Weinstein probably wasn't kicking it or hanging out in 1996.
Yeah, I don't think
Jay-Z
they was
probably
hanging it.
wasn't in Epstein's mansion in Florida doing nasty things in 1996. We get that. But
And I really think this is the time that they was building that. Ain't 1996 when the time Jay-Z was building this empire? Like ain't this the time he started rap? And I mean I know he was rapping before that, but this like the time like this in his prime. This when he start like this is prime. You feel me? When all this shit start dropping and all that. So it's like I don't see him doing all that shit around that time. You feel me? Like. But who knows? You know, that's the time. You know, they say like they be saying like some people when you want fame and money and you want that power so much, that shit be like, you feel me? So who knows?
That makes Jay-Z look bad, then you lose your right to defend him, right? I can say the 1996 thing is horrible, but then I can also say, hold on, Jay-Z being friends with Harvey Weinstein, Jay-Z being cool with Harvey Weinstein, well up until Harvey Weinstein got arrested is foul because Harvey Weinstein was known as an industry weirdo for years. Jay-Z had no problem hanging out with a known predator for years. Nobody is going to talk about that. The endless of pictures, the endless of business they have done together.
All you outlets know that people don't read past headlines. So if you put Pusha T, Jay-Z, Eminem in the Epstein files, everybody is going to run with it. And I just be having to sit back and think, do we realize how much
I ain't
we're
gonna
getting
lie.
paid? Okay, whenever the powers that
I'm
be
trying to see
wanna
what's
deflect
up with
from
the
what they
DJ
got going on,
Akademiks
they
joint.
will
Like this shit right
always
here
throw
is
meat to the blacks. Okay, because they know nobody controls the algorithm like black people. All right, why do you think they like utilizing black influencers, black rappers, black artists? Because nobody controls the algorithm like we do. Nobody gets people going like us. Oh, Epstein files coming out. Okay, put out some of the stuff from the DOJ tip line. There's some big names in there, and it will be good this weekend because Pusha T is nominated for all types of awards at the Grammys this year. And people on social media, by people, I mean Drake fan pages, will have a field day with this, and they will talk about this so much that it will keep us out of the algorithm. Do we not understand how black culture is being used to protect the agendas of the elite? Okay, Epstein files come out Friday. Don Lemon and Georgia Fort. Black journalists get arrested. President Obama gets threatened with jail time. And just for a little razzle dazzle, Jay-Z, Pusha T, Eminem, and the Epstein files. All to get your algorithm focused off the relationship between Jeffrey Epstein and some of the most powerful people in this world. And sadly, it worked. But listen, when you're black and successful, it comes with the territory. And as my therapist tells me often, you can't have your success.
You ain't lying about that. When you black and successful, that shit's scary. Like, trust me, when you black and successful, bro, so much shit happens. Like, people will do shit that, bro, like Wallow said, like, bro, you got cousins that's popping out of Wellsworth that you ain't hear from in years. That you might not even know your cousins. But they might be your real cousin, but they like, yo, cousin, this and that. Man, I remember time Wallow told a story and Wallow was like, yo, like, niggas be calling them talking about damn like my car, I gotta get a new car, my bills, bang bang bang. He be like, bro, be so much lies on these stories that people be made up just to get you money. And he was like, sometimes he was just knocking shit off, take this, take that, then just get people out of his face and be like, I'm not doing that shit no more though. Don't even ask cause that shit is over with. You feel me? Like, but that shit crazy though. Like people be like, and that's supposed to be your family. Like you should want to see your family like get that money. But it's like being greedy and actually in folks and try to do shit. That's what I'm saying. That power is crazy, bro. Like that power crazy as shit.
without the problems that come with it. And sadly, unserious journalism is one of those problems. Please give all these unserious journalists who just ran with the Pusha T, Eminem, Jay-Z is in the Epstein file story the biggest hee haw.
Nothing Charlamagne got said was wrong per se, but look at the reaction. One person says the left is tap dancing like an MF now. Somebody also said, that he's part of the system that covers up for the elites. LOL. He is being used to protect the elite. What the F he on? I don't think Charlamagne the God had a common sense take, but because it's Charlamagne the God and iHeart, whatever they have to say about Jay-Z, people automatically think they're compromised. One person says, quick to defend Jay-Z, boy, you're compromised. Somebody also says donkey of the day goes to Charlamagne. You see what I'm talking about? Again, I thought Charlamagne the God had a pretty common sense take. I think Charlamagne the God is correct, right? That, the Jay-Z accusations is sketchy. There's a lot of other things that took place in that Epstein files that we should be paying attention to, right? There's a lot of nasty things that took place that we should, be raising our eyebrows on, right? There's a lot of leaders, a lot of billionaires, Elon Musk asking Epstein, hey, bruh, when's the wildest party I want to come? We should be looking at that instead of Jay-Z. But
I ain't gonna lie, that's crazy. Like for fucking for him to ask him that, like, yo, where the wildest parties at? Like, that's how you know shit be happening at that party. I mean, that's how you know shit be happening at them parties and shit. You feel me? Because it's like that shit be crazy. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they said even with the P Diddy joint, they said it'd be a lot of to the point, like. To the point where you can, like, matter of fact, and that's why I believe it though, because even when I was detailing, right? See, I can speak on this because you know what I'm saying, like I detail shit, so like I detail cars. Even when I was detailing, like we clean sofas and stuff, like sofas and shit like that with the carpet cleaner and the steamer. People want to get their sofas done. That's the type of service we offer. We offer too as well. So I'm not saying the guy name though, cause he stole my customer, but he good folks. But he got a club and he got a nightclub and shit. So one day, he like, bro, I got two, he got an at the hour. Well, ain't at the hour is a nightclub? Well, whatever. Well, at the hour it's similar. It ain't the same boat. Fuck it, put it like that. But he had a what you call him and shit. He had two sofas, a couple mattresses, and a couple like regular ottoman chairs. I mean ottomans he wanted to get done. So I telling him about like 1,500 for the price, whatever. Bang bang bang. So as I'm doing the job, like it's an at the hour joint. So he telling me like yeah, bro, like when we do this, it's like it's like the at the hour but a freak off joint though. Like he was like, yeah, we gotta confiscate your phone at the front. So when you come in here, we put everybody phone in the locker in a Ziploc bag and lock it up. You can't have no phones, you can't take no pictures. And he be like, they be having condoms and shit. So I'm like, when you go in that joint, if you wanna like, it's a big ass bowl of condoms and you just be in that joint knocking shit down like, yo, like what's up? You with it, shorty? Then you with it, boy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, that shit be real like that. I ain't gonna. I thought that was all movie shit. You know, me, I don't play the club. I'm not a club guy. You feel me? So I don't know. I don't do the club life. And the reason why I don't do the club life because I can't bring my gun in the club. I'm the type of boy. If I go in the club, I want to protect myself. And like, you ain't even allowed to pay the bouncers. Some people, that's their neighborhood club, so or they bar, they pay the bouncers. The bouncers let them slide in what they get. You feel me? Like, so yeah, that's another story. I'll tell y'all that. So that's why I say I believe when we said Michael Rubin asked about the party and shit like that. Like, I believe them parties be really wild like that. You feel me?
look at Jay-Z because obviously, like those are the names that resonate more with us in our community. Academics cooked them, bruh. Academics just cook.
So this what academics got to do with this shit. That's why I'm wondering, like, come on, bro, like, cause at first he just made it seem like it was DJ Academics and on Joe Biden beefing and shit like that. But now I understand. So let's go all the way back to academics. So academics spilling all the beans and shit. That's why.
Them, bruh. Yo, now it's unclear if this is a direct response to the Breakfast Club, but this came out shortly after the Breakfast Club aired. Academics wrote, None of our favorite podcasters finna discuss why the F billionaires emailing about Jay-Z and these other accusations that came out in a U.S. Department of Justice disclosure that they had to create a law for us to get. Yet, they talk about every non-provable gossip situation. Sad. That's a fact, bruh. Yo, Acu cooking. And every other gossip, they touch it. Angela Yee literally had a segment called The Rumor Mill, where all they did was discuss gossip and rumors, and there was nothing wrong with that. But when it comes to Jay-Z, oh, how dare you guys touch on something that's not provable? How dare you? I mean, we don't have evidence. We don't have footage of Jay-Z actually doing this. We don't have the...
This nigga gassing it. Y'all see how he acting though? He funny as shit. He gassing that John up.
1996 footage from the Florida mansion of Jay-Z with Epstein and Harvey Weinstein. How could you... All right now, bro. Unless you have 4K evidence, you can't talk about it no more, man. These folks is crazy, man. Academics also continue and act as ninjas wanted the Epstein files. Oh, hold on. We got to... Atkins cooking. We got to read this slowly. Ninjas wanted the Epstein files and client list till they seen their mans in it. Now they think it's Atkins cooking, and when he hopped on stream, he called them out by name. But what Atkins saying here is, yo, like the Breakfast Club and others, they're probably going to talk about the Epstein files, and they're going to address the stuff that they know they could probably defend Jay-Z on, which is, I mean, it's not credible. It was a random tip hotline call, but they won't touch on the things that are...
But that's what I'm saying. Like DJ Act, bro, like he fed up, bro. He getting tired of this shit happening to him. Like bro, y'all know DJ Academics. Like he not no gangster. He not no gangster. He don't pit belt the ass. He never put no hit out on niggas. And I'm not saying it's cool to do that type of shit. I'm saying that shit happen. Like he the type of nigga like shit happen to him and he don't do shit. So it's like he getting that shit boil up. Like you feel me? Like it's like, bro, like when somebody keep doing something to you, that shit'll boil you up in your skin and you will just snap out and just start blacking out on everybody. Like, man, I'm fucking tired of people keep, you mean? And you gonna be snap on shit, like you feel me? And it's just like, all right, I'm giving everybody hell. If you even look at me wrong, nigga, I'm gonna release the shit that you said about this person, nigga. I'm gonna say the shit you said about Dirk. I'm gonna release the shit you said about Lil Baby. You know what I'm saying? That shit getting burnt out. You feel me? Like you gotta think about it, like bro, like niggas always say something about bro. I mean, and sometimes bro do shit too though. You feel me? Like that's the game. He do shit as well. But it's like the boy when he said he smacked the shot at him. Like you see how he start acting. He threw Lil Baby in the mix. He threw the boy Top Lil in the mix. He just started throwing everybody in that he thought that had something to do with the shit, and then probably not that for real. You feel me?
Incredible, which is the pictures, the accusations, the Foxy Brown, Beyonce, Aaliyah. They won't touch on those things. They won't touch on Aaliyah because they understand that it don't make them look good. Child predator.
Damn. Oh, so this supposed to be Aaliyah right here? That's not Aaliyah though, is it? Hold up. Who is that? What in the fuck, child predator? Oh, Nicki Minaj posted John up. Who? That can't be Aaliyah though. All right, let me see what he's saying.
Hey, all y'all niggas who love comment on me, bro. Hey, everybody, I'm gonna keep it a being with you. Hey, oh, let me signal here. Hey.
Somebody said, wait, what about Nicki Minaj's husband though? That is true though. She fucking with her whole husband a pedophile. I mean, but he, yeah, I mean you can, cause they always listen, right? I hate when somebody say this about a pedo, like when they say about a PD. They always say, oh, she lied about her age, blah blah blah. She lied about her age. They said that but they say, yeah, she was 17, you 35 or something, she lied about age. Nigga, I don't give a fuck. You asked for that fucking lady ID. If you think she look like that, and sometimes you can look in the face and be like, yo, she look like a young buck, like, and y'all niggas still be going for it. Now, if she 18, if that's what you like, then fine then, bro. Go ahead. You feel me? I'm not knocking you, gang. You feel me? Like,
What?
I'm not knocking you. But if you on some shit like that and you like little girls and shit,
Police, open up.
get him out of here. You feel me? Cause I got three daughters, bro. And I'm busting shit right in the head if I find out somebody on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to jail about that shit. You know what I'm saying? About mine, I'm going to jail. I ain't playing, bro. Don't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Don't even cross that bubble because you gonna put me in a situation I'm about to do something to somebody. So it's like, don't even do that. Like, and niggas be so perverted. It's like, bro, yeah, it's like, niggas is weird, bro.
I seen everybody do think pieces on supposedly a non-existent event that didn't happen, but I seen everybody role playing on podcasts. What is happening if I got
Somebody said, let's
slapped or
not forget
not?
about
Which
the
it didn't
Rihanna
happen, but
story.
whatever.
Damn, what
Cool.
happened with the Rihanna story? I'm
We
reading
are the
that
first
comments
and
the whole
only
time.
ECAP
That's
software
crazy.
to integrate AI into the design process. Need help using?
Damn, what happened with the Rihanna story? I mean, if I ain't mistaken, then they said what, he fucked Rihanna or some shit like that? Or he cheated on Jay-Z with Rihanna? I don't know. It was that all hearsay shit, so I don't know is it true or not.
Let y'all rock with that, but I need all of y'all to keep the same energy and talk
Somebody
about
said the
this.
Netflix Espionage
Joe
joint on a
Budden, I can't
documentary
wait
too?
to watch your next podcast. I need to. Wednesday can't come quick enough. This picture look crazy.
Yeah, it do.
If I watch the next Joe Budden podcast and y'all don't put this picture up and be like, yo, this look like a preteen boy with a grown ass man and this shit was wrong, I know y'all biased.
Right.
Wayno, I need you to talk about this one. Wayno, need you to talk about this one. Whack 100, everybody. The company man. Oh yeah, Elliot Wilson. Elliot. There's no more Drake news coming for you, brother. This is what you need to talk about. This don't look right there.
Act on bullshit. What? I ain't like act on bullshit. Like act on bullshit. Act ready to cut. He ready to catch wreck. Like that shit fucking him up. Act mad as shit right now. Like somebody said they gonna be quiet as a mug. I mean, Aaliyah was not wholesome and innocent as people think. Oh, alright. Oh, then they said she in an interview for a movie saying she loved the dark side. Damn, that's crazy.
How does this picture look like this? Need you to talk about
Hey, yo, that's crazy. Can you think about it, yo? Aaliyah was fucking with R. Kelly, Dame Dash. I don't know what she fucking with Jay-Z, though. All I remember is I know for sure she was fucking with R. Kelly. And I'm not mistaken, I think before she died, her and Dame Dash just was fucking with each other, too. I don't know that 100%. But I do know that it was sad, like, you feel me? That's what I'm saying, that did. That's why I said that gotta be Aaliyah then. Like, I knew that was Aaliyah.
Oh, like, why does picture look like this? What is this? And bro, she look like she middle school, gang.
Too much like she middle school.
Bro, I need you to talk about this one. Charlamagne, I know you got 200 million, but you need to use 200 million reasons to figure out why this ain't a good look. Obviously, the Breakfast Club, I think, is the first one to discuss it out of who Akademiks named. But, the Breakfast Club did what they usually do, which is like nitpick, right? Like, for example, the last time they covered Nicki Minaj going off on Jay-Z, what the Breakfast Club did was they covered the parts of Nicki Minaj's rant that they feel like they could debunk. But then the other stuff she says, knowing that it was 100% true, like how Jay-Z snaked out Colin Kaepernick, he snaked out like a lot of people. They refused to cover that. They refused to cover Jay-Z and his son. Like, they refused to cover all of that, but they would nitpick what they covered. And it's like, bro, at some point, it's like, all right, man, like, we're sick and tired of it, bro. Like, if y'all gonna cover Jay-Z, cover all of it. Don't nitpick the things you feel like, like you can defend him on. Like this Epstein stuff, yeah, like the tip to the hotline, is it 100% credible? It's not. But they're nitpicking, all right? They chose to cover that instead of covering all of the entire Nicki Minaj rant on like Jay-Z last night, where she brought up a lot of compelling points. But y'all let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe?
Yeah, dude, I believe this shit, man. Y'all let me know, man. Like, man, it's your boy Reese. We out of here, man. I got more videos coming too. But me personally, I feel like I believe it because I know that's the shit that, like, you feel me? Like, think about it. Normal shit like that, like, normal people go through them type of parties and have them type of freak offs and shit. So we talking about billionaires, people that don't give a fuck, people that got money, people that can use money to buy shit and all that, and like buy your silence. You feel me? So that's why I believe it. But y'all let me know in the comments what y'all think, man. It's your boy Reese and I'm out.